What's up, YouTube? This is Cody back from Relentless Built Racing. Today we're going to bring you something a little different than the Turbo K Miata. I told you on the channel we're going to be doing some more work. So we're going to be working on the ATV today. We have this 2001 Honda 350. We got the nice frame. I got it all painted up, as you can see. It looks pretty decent. Nice new frame for it. Got it painted up, and we're going to be starting to swap all the stuff over from the old rotten frame over to the new one, so we can have a nice riding experience for the rest of the year. Let's get it started. Alright guys, just wanted to show you all a little bit. I've been working here for a little bit. Got the front pieces, plastics torn off, as you can see. You see this one electrical connector is giving me a hell of a problem. If you watched it in a time lapse, I was just messing with it. But just to show you how rotten this frame is, I can't even get these bolts out because it literally just broke off. You can see how bad somebody tried to mess with it and repair it. It's just disgusting. You look in there. I have ridden this a few times, as you can see. There's still some, stuff in there, but it's ripped all to pieces. This frame needed to be replaced so bad, but now it's getting replaced, so it's good. It's going to be a bike I'll probably flip and sell it here at the end of the season. I wanted to have at least two, so me and the lady can be riding. But I'm about to get back to it. I'm going to try to tear off part of the front today. See if I can get it swapped over to the new frame. If I can, I can. If I can't, we'll work on it tomorrow. All right, guys. See you in a little bit. All right, guys. Welcome back. It's the next day. I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. The camera died last night on me while I was doing some time lapses. But just want to give an update on what's going on with the Honda Racncher that we're redoing. As you can see, I've taken apart the entire front end. As you see, this frame is in horrible, horrible condition. I mean, just look at it. I'm surprised it was rolling the way it was. I did take this on a few trail rides, but these brackets are just eaten alive. This is coming straight out. I've had pieces just break off on me. As you can see, this was one of the pieces that was welded on here. As you might be able to see over there, it goes right there to that piece. Same thing. So just rotten frame. Glad I'm taking it apart. But I've been able to see some of the stuff that has been on the quad, so not sure the quality you can see, but this stuff is just horrendously peeling. I actually have a buddy that has a sandblast machine. I pulled all this stuff off. I'm about to go take and get sandblast it over at his place. Both these upper and lower control arms, and also the housings of the shocks, they're just rusted and stuff. It needs to be redone and painted. So I'm gonna get to that. I might bring you along, show you a little bit of sandblasting if I get a chance. If not, I'll see you when we're back here and painting these things up. All right, guys, welcome back. I know I have not been showing a lot of this stuff. This stuff has been a pain in my ass. Holy shit. So I've gotten the plastics taken off. I've gotten the entire front removed. You know that. I've sandblasted, quote unquote sandblasted. My buddy sandblaster and me weren't getting along, so I ended up coming back. I did do some sandblasting, and now I've got them sanded down and painted. They are not perfect, but they look a ton better than they did. So looking good. So I got all that stuff taken care of. I got kind of everything is a mess. Plastics are off. The coilovers for the front, they look way better. From those actually were able to be sandblasted. It's one of the few things I was able to get done. But next we have to start getting the wiring harness out of this thing and getting the engine unbolted. It's only 3 bolts. You have one here, one up here, and then if you go around to the other side, you have a third. It's three motor mounts. We'll disconnect the rear diff right here. This thing will slide out, no problem. It's not super hard. I am gonna have to take the exhaust out and make it a little bit easier. But again, that's not really all that hard. It's just gonna be 2 bolts and 2 bolts right there, feed it out. There's a 3rd bolt. I don't know if that goes to a hanger or not. Nope, that's just the heat shield, so we should be good on that. And then just randomness, pull the swing arm off and to make sure that all that stuff is good to go. Start fitting stuff on. I would have the entire front assembled on here already. However, I want to get the motor in here prior to messing with anything else. That's goal number 1. So I'm probably gonna have to wait until I get another hand, pull that thing out, put it in there, bolt it in, and then we'll go from there. But next thing we got after that is just moving little bits and pieces over. As you can see, one of the things that I like to do is when I take a bolt out, I put it in the new frame the best that I can. That way I kind of know where it goes, and you don't lose as many bolts that way. And if you're taking something apart and not doing it the same day, it helps tremendously. So take that for what it is, and I'll get back to you once we get some more work done and I get this wiring harness out. All right, guys, we're back. As you can see, things got a little interesting with all, you see all the tools. The grinder came in really handy. So, one person show, it's kind of hard to film this stuff. I don't really have a tripod. I need to get a big tripod. That way I can set you guys up. That'll be one of the next purchases for the channel. Make sure that I can set you guys up and show you. But what's been going down, right? Got stuck, motor's still in this frame. As you can see, I didn't want to take the motor out until I could get the rear swing arm out. And there were 2 issues. On each side of the swing arm are these hex bolts. As you can see right in here, this thing is completely rusted through. Look at the center of this frame. Oh my gosh, that's heating up. But these things right here slide right into that, right? And they look like this. So in order to get them out, I had to cut them out to allow the swing arm to drop down and allow us to disconnect the drive shaft, the little shaft that goes into the differential and makes this thing run. So doing that was a huge pain in the ass. But you know, we were able to get it. I had a buddy come by and try to help me break those loose. I PV blasted them. They weren't budging at all. They're like, you're rust welded in there. So I did that. So now this is out. I need to do some pressure washing, get some of this crap off, and then I need to go ahead and order these pivot pins. These are called pivot pins in order to be able to attach this. I will start filming the process of reattaching everything into the other frame once I get this motor out. I'll make sure to do some time lapses and things of that. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this episode at this point, and we'll do a part 2 for the rebuild of it to get everything washed off, everything taken care of. That way these videos aren't super long, because I know my subscribers don't like super long videos yet. So yeah, we'll get this taken care of. Yeah, it's been very interesting trying to figure all this stuff out and get this stuff. It is a mess right now. But I've been having fun, a little bit of frustration, but I've been having a lot of fun doing something and learning this process. Again, I've never done any of this stuff. I've never worked on ATVs before, other than the one prior to this. And I just replaced bolt-on parts. So this is a new venture for me, but it's a lot of fun. So don't be afraid to try stuff if you haven't before. You could do about anything you want to. I mean, as long as you know righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and want to keep going and going, you can start building all sorts of stuff. So take a word of advice from me. Go do what you want to do. Build something pretty awesome and enjoy your time. You know, don't let other people say, oh, you can't do that. You don't have the skills, the tools to do it. Man, I have basic hand tools and some Milwaukee tools. So get after it, get it done, and have fun. All right, catch you on the next episode.